San Juanico is a magical place, and it was so refreshing to finally show Connor the place I rave about. But after exploring and a weather window opening, it was time to continue heading south. Now I'm still learning how to share our journey with you all, so let me know what you think about this way. And if you are new to our episodes, welcome, and hope this helps you better understand our videos and get a feel like you are actually traveling with us. So we are sailing down the Pacific side of the Baja Peninsula. Today we are picking up our anchor from San Juanico and venturing out on what will take us 26 hours and roughly 140 nautical miles of sailing to Bahia Magdalena. So come along for the ride like you are right here with us.
We're on quite the roll on Alivo today. We are catching fish after fish, but everything's been either too...
The green one!
They were kind of small and they were probably bonitos, and so we decided to let them go. We traded lures for a cedar plug, and Connor... Actually, no.
A little blue fishy.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a cedar plug. It was just a little blue fishy one, and he's used it for all of California and never caught anything, and he just got something that was actually different than anything we've caught, but it let go right when it got to the edge of our stern. Little.
We caught fish after fish, but all bonitos. Not our favorite tasting fish, so we let them live to see another day and stayed patient in our hunt.
Let's see what he got.
We are about 25 miles away from Magdalena here, about 10 miles off the coast, and I just saw some weird little cooler things, a bunch of them out here. Just wondering if anyone knows what they might be. 400 feet of water right now, so I don't see it being a trap to the bottom, but maybe it's cocaine. Hopefully we don't get investigated by the cartel because we ran through their cocaine fields.
Malvina has risen. Thank you, Connor.
She's alive! Alivo!
Alivo! Connor has let me sleep a good amount. It was right when we jived and we decided to go with the waves. I got to sleep.
Spoiled little princesa.
I'm a princesa. We're almost there though. You know. Kind of. We decided we're not going to try to get anything because we don't want to be associated with the cartel. We don't want anyone chasing us on our rear ends just because we even looked at what was in the briefcase, right? You don't want to know. So we're just going to meander through, wave goodbye to all the druggies. Not for us.
I lassoed Malvina. Said, come sail away, come sail away.
This is why we need to be sponsored by BetterHelp. Now I have anxiety. I have some issues because I'm being lassoed by my husband.
She's my lure, my next lure.
I need someone else to talk to because all I talk to now is Connor. You guys. Okay, I got two friends.
Who needs better help? We got a camera, we got lures, we got each other. After a long night, we are pulling up to Mag Bay, and we got a bunch of dolphins welcoming us in. Woo! Nice. Putting on a show. Look at this, we're in a full sea of dolphins. Literally. This is incredible. We are just surrounded by hundreds of dolphins here. Full migration. Malvina's trying to be a SeaWorld dolphin trainer here and see if she can get a handshake. Little kiss.
Tried to sing and I think I scared them.
Uh-oh. Brutally honest dolphins.
I haven't been practicing my vocals.
You gotta have the ukulele to accompany it.
We are coming in to Mag Bay. Beautiful, just like cliffside coming in. We are just motoring the rest of the way in. Something funny. Connor just found out we've been like on a rush to get to Puerto Vallarta because we had a big transmission leak and we were pretty worried about it. We were going through a lot of transmission fluid and going through lots of diapers. A little worrisome. And Connor just spent all this money trying to get all these parts to do whatever the heck he'll probably explain it better than I can. And he just found out it was a simple little O-ring. Isn't that funny?
30 cents or so.
It was 30 cents. Just got thousands of dollars off of this boat because the owner thought it was a way bigger issue. And so when he just found out it was just an O-ring, he is like, you owe me 800 tacos at least when you get down here. So we're gonna avoid you, Jason, at all costs. We are not gonna meet up with you.
We're hanging in Mag Bay for a while. I already spent that $2,000. Sorry, Jason.
So on a map, this is how the inlet looks. Looks kind of tiny, right? And then you look out here, and you got miles between. That's the south point. Here's the northern point. So you got lots of space to squeeze in here.
We got 5 miles more to go to get to the anchorage up north. Well, we're in the bay now, and it is way bigger than I thought it was. You can't see the other side of the bay.
It's like they got these little domes you can potentially rent out. There's one other boat here. And we are just getting in. Yay! And now I don't know.
As soon as we anchored, this fisherman Antonio came by to say hello, asking if we needed anything. He can help get cruisers food, diesel, or whatever they need. We didn't need anything, but more importantly, we asked if he needed anything.
Necesito una gorra.
Una gorra, like esa? Like, he wants a hat, so let me go find a good hat to give him. Yeah, es nueva.
Hey. Bueno.
¿Te gustas?
Sí.
It was so special to see how stoked he was with this.
¿Algo más?
Pues sí, tiene ropa para mi esposa.
Sí, tengo. So, esta noche yo busco por toda la ropa y mañana...
Vengo para acá, come by.
Sí. Uh-huh.
Antonio said he was in need of clothes for him and his wife. Connor and I had clothes we wanted to donate in the States when moving out of our house, but last minute we held on to them for moments like this, assisting locals that live off the beaten path and do not have access to a lot of resources. So I told him if he came back tomorrow, I'd have a bag ready, and he was so grateful. This is what traveling is all about, helping each other, whether you're a cruiser or local. We're meant to help one another.
What are we doing?
Where are we going? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. And we cannot see.
You're fine down here.
But we are gonna find something fun.
Sometimes having no plan is the best plan. And we noticed there was a smaller patch of beach that you could cross to get to the Pacific side. Another place a lot of cruisers in the Baja stop at. It's called Santa Maria, and sometimes there is good surf. So why not go and at least take a look?
Yeah, no idea where we're going, but we know that there's mangroves and there's potentially surf. So got our surfboard, one surfboard. Connor doesn't want to surf, but I'll make him and just let him use mine. And here we go. so stoked that we have these wheels.
Yeah, thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. We've been getting so many shout outs because everyone just struggles taking their dinghy in and walking it far distances. We just like take our little wheels, like little training wheels, right into the beach. And now we pull it. Ooh, a nice shell. Ooh, look at that shell. Just being distracted so Connor has to pull it himself. Look at this strong man. Hubba hubba. He's my husband, my hubba hubba. Don't worry, I'm kind of a mule too. Snorkel, wetsuits, surfboard. And we have made it to land. Wow, how gorgeous. This beach is incredible. And we're gonna try to walk across to the other side. We can actually hear a little bit of the surf pumping over there. So thankfully we remembered our shoes. So we're gonna try to walk probably a good little distance across to Santa Maria and look for surf and hang out there for the day. Always put your anchor in. Good job, babe. You gotta do the anchor dance.
Anchor dance. I guess we could have looked at the scale on the map, but we have no idea how far this is. Did bring water.
This is so gorgeous, like all the mountains all around. And you can hear, it sounds like very teeny tiny waves, but we can hear waves. We're getting closer to them, so.
Surfline said 1 to 2.
That's why Connor didn't bring his board, but I'm always optimistic. Like, what if all of a sudden it just was hitting it just right and it bumped to 2 to 3?
I see water. Definitely a further hike than we thought. There we go, we found it.
The island's like red. Ooh, there's some waves.
A little beach break.
It's pretty tiny, but hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
I'm on vacation.
That was worth
Every
it, eh?
single day because I quit my occupation.
Sure did. We made it! Where's my Connor? Touching water! Yeah! There are definitely waves. Not ideal, they're like little racy, little kind of quick little barrels to close out, but hey, I'm in. Well, we made a nice long walk down the beach and thought we saw a nice left. There was a left, but when we got closer it started smelling so bad and it was like red and kind of like just super dirty gnarly, water.
Gnarly sulfur.
Yeah, gnarly, smelly, sulfur smelling water. So we turned around, came back to where we are, and I've been at first super ambitious that I was gonna just at least catch some little closeouts, but the more we look at it, it kind of looks like a board breaker and not really worth it. So we're hanging out, getting ready to walk back. Next time.
It was a fun hike.
Yeah, it was a fun hike.
Yeah.
And Connor never says that. That's amazing. Look at his new little stash.
It's little now. Found some dinosaur bones. Pretty neat. Found a pretty little gringa. Hola. Hola. Lots of dinosaur bones. Picked clean. Lost my gringa. Really feeling the Mexican spirit here, so she is making pasta.
I don't know what's gotten into me. like I mentioned, we don't eat pasta that much, but I've been really having a lot of fun making it. Maybe because it makes me feel like I'm just making Play-Doh and then I get to cut it up in little shapes. I made the pasta like I did last time, but it felt a lot better, so hopefully it's not as al dente as last time. The dough reminded me of my childhood because I'm from Poland and my mom and my grandma, we would always make pierogi together. So we made some pierogi. My family would never do seafood in them. It would be potatoes and cheese or like a ground beef with spices. But we had shrimp because we bought
camarons and Sam. Ah, beep. Yeah, I just put shrimp and some pesto.
Very good. Looks great.
And
We'll
then-
call them empanadas just because we're in Mexico, but
Yeah,
they are
yes.
technically, they're made by a Polish girl, so they're pierogies.
They're pierogi, but since we are in Mexico, empanadas, and then classic wine bottle as the roller.
All right, and we'll drink that tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miri and Harry.
Yeah, thank you, Mary and Harry.
Good job. Looks great. Malvina has been cooking up every Mexican dish known to man. I have been working on this solar setup, and of course, by the time I get it set up, we have terrible sun, so I don't get to test it. It's not fully set up right now. I just have them kind of tied together, and then I have it tied down to the lifelines here, just to kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like. But that's what we got so far, and my plan is to put it all to the Dodger. We'll get a little bit extra power there.
Wait, what's gonna happen with all that wiring?
I'm gonna stay like that. Malvina loves the wiring. This is a very rough setup, guys. I'm just doing this for fun.
Just to see that he got 58 watts.
We're pulling in 50 watts right now,
That
but
sounds low.
the sun is low. It's barely kind of catching the tops of these, so we'll see what it looks like at high noon tomorrow.
And then our friend Antonio came to pick up his bag of clothes. I threw some sunnies in there, some girl clothes, boy clothes, and he was stoked. So he's gonna bring some langosta mañana to trade. So some lobster.
All right.
Good trade if you ask me.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of thrive out here.
First time that we kind of came into this little town, and we're gonna go on a little hike. We just aimlessly walked through houses, got all the chickens all riled up. But if you ask me, looks like we found a trail. Wow, I can't believe I used to be a hiking guide. I am out of breath. Whew. I've been trying to do cardio on the boat. Doesn't do it justice. We're just picking a short and steep route. You did it! Good job, Connor.
Good job, Malvina.
Woo! Here's the Alivo. Right. Where is he? No. There. Victory for a short hike. And we were gonna get some supplies at the store here, but this is a teeny tiny town and it doesn't seem like they have much, and so we don't really want to take any of their stuff because they probably had to pick it up in San Carlos. The journey for it to be in San Carlos and then to get it here is probably a whole mission, so we're just gonna wait to get things in Cabo. And because I offered up a bunch of clothes and we gave an anchor to Antonio, he brought us some langosta, some lobster. So we're eating good. We don't need supplies.
Night.
Yeah, we'll wait for Cabo for more huevos.
Yeah, it looked like the store didn't open up until the panga came back from San Carlos with the food. So that's kind of how it is here.
Yeah, we'll let them keep all their beer and eggs and things. They're selling us shells. Ooh.
On our way down, we bumped into the cutest kids selling shells, so we bought some shells, and before giving them the frisbee, we had a fun game of frisbee before heading back to the Alivo. Thanks for exploring Bahia Magdalena with us. Next episode, come along as we sail to Cabo San Lucas.
And
If you love watching our videos and feel like contributing to our journey, here's our Venmo. Whether it's buying us a beer, maybe a honeymoon gift, or helping to contribute to beautifying Alivo, all donations are truly appreciated and are not taken lightly. Blessings, y'all. Thanks for watching.